Yes, this is bringing to you the current update on UNIZIK, Obiokoli Street, Y-Junction Okpuno road construction and underground drainage construction along that axis. Well, from the look of things, they are done with the Obiokoli underground road construction. Probably, let's see what happens towards the exit of the underground drainage where it exited. This is the place we are looking at. So we are following up. We want to see what happens here, and we will not delay in giving you update concerning that. Well, yes, this gutter with this slab took our attention. Is very close to that Y junction. But you can see somewhere in the north, this is how the drainage is being constructed. Yes, viewers, we are right there on the spot of the road that we are talking about, which is Obiokoli Y Junction towards Okpuno Road construction. And that is the exact spot we are. Well, this is the second Y Junction. You can see how far they have gone. The other leg of the Y or the other arm of the Y is the one that followed there into Okpuno Ime. The road moved a bit inside, but we are not going inside. We just want to take a look at this culvert because we've not seen it before. This is the first time of seeing this culvert that is under construction here or just concluded. Well, very soon the face of this place will come out, and I thank God that they've meet up with the reality on ground, because if rain would have caught them squarely on this road once again, people will pass through hell just like they did last year. So, but it's as if this place has been arrested, and finally is going to be under stone base very soon, and asphalt will follow suit. Well, the central barrier has reached this place, as you can see. They have moved it down here, constructed it to this extent, and stone base has been applied on this place. waiting for asphalt. Well, one thing I noticed with this, you can notice this yellow black fascia board that looks like fascia board. People are using to cover some part of their shanties. Well, I said it earlier that there is no room for projection. If government wants to get it right, anything outside the main building should be removed. That would have been the standard. And let there be a market that probably the government will construct somewhere around there to accommodate some of these people. But if we want to get our urban places right, any projection should be knocked off. Any shanties knocked off. See, if we don't do this thing now, we'll still do it later. We can never run away from it. That is the problem. So the earlier the better that we get these things done, the better for us. A lot of shanties are still very much in existence in our midst, which is not good. It looks as if there is no government, or where government is not effective, because it means that people does anything they want anyhow. Even before the coming of government, as in before we started practicing government, this type of English system of government, there is traditional system whereby things have been put in place and checked. I don't think things are being run anyhow people want. No, shouldn't be like that. Not to talk of when there is official government in place. Well, I'm not saying that the present government is not doing enough, or they are trying their best. It's just that there are a whole lot of work to be done. Being that our present governor is a professor, people expect much from a professor. It's not the level of expectations from a trader that people will expect from a doctor, and it's not the level of expectation from a doctor that people will expect from a professor. A professor own should be higher. And that is the truth about the matter. But however, there is a whole lot of improvement in Anambra State. That one is certified. Yes, improvement is coming in, but we don't have time to start revisiting projects. That is the problem. Anything that is being done in the state now should be done to standard, to avoid wasting money at the long run. I hope I'm understood. I made my point to be very clear. But however, we are still moving along the Okpuno Y-Junction road construction. We are moving down to where that underground drainage is located. We want to give you the most current updates concerning that place and what really is going on there. And we are not forgetting the fact that we want to show you a gutter, that is drainage, that they used slab to cover it. That's what we want to show you about this video. These two major things, and we are going to talk about them. Well, viewers, if you have not subscribed to YangaLife channel, please click on the subscription button, the notification bell, like this video, and don't forget to share our videos. It is quite important that you share our videos so that others can be updated, just like you have just been done. Well, we are still moving towards that underground gutter. And all these places now has been asphalted and ready to be in use. The vehicles are using it anyway, but they are yet to be completed. Even the barrier here is yet to be completed, but very soon, I'm sure very soon, they are going to put the stone base and seal up the whole places. Then they have beat the proper rainy season, even though rains are setting now properly. Rains are back properly. If they had delayed a bit, the same story of last year will be repeated itself again. So, but you can see this place now. They are placing surface gutters now. There is surface gutters here now. Down there is where the underground drainage started. You can see that manhole here. You can see it here. This is where the underground drainage is. That shows you that there is underground gutter there. You can see where the other one is. Probably we are having a back view. You can see this one, and the other one is somewhere there. So that has been the place. The underground drainage is where it crosses the road to continue from here. So from here now is where the gutter is. That underground gutter, we have been giving you updates. This is where it is, and a surface drainage is running on it, though it is not directly on it. The surface drainage is quite on its own, while the underground drainage is different. The water from this left side from the surface drainage enters the underground drainage and it crosses the road, follows this place. I will show you where it's going to come out. All the water collected from the other side, where they are going to come out. So that implies that where we are walking now is on top of the underground drainage. You can see another manhole here. You can see it. So where we are walking now is on top of the underground drainage, and the surface drainage is there by the right side on its own. So we are moving down there. We want to see the end of the underground drainage, what is going on there, and we just have to get the update for you guys to know what is happening that side. So from the video now, you can see that the work is nearing completion here. So within a short period of time, the road, this portion of the road should be under asphalt. That one, I can be sure of that, from the way things are going. Well, there is a little remaining work here. This is where the underground drainage ends for now, and I'm sure that the work will continue down there. It's not going to be like this. It is not. It cannot be like this. So this place, you can see it has been curved down there. So presently water is coming out from that place, and this one too is coming out from here. So either one of them should come to the other one the way I see it, and the whole water continues down there. I'm sure they are going to end up in that big gutter that crosses Fun City. So you can see how business signboard should look like, very neat and nice, and not carrying a signboard to place everywhere on the road. I've said it in one of my videos or two. All this signboard littering the whole street should be knocked off. Probably they are using it to generate money for local government, but that is an outdated something, so they need to knock them off and let the businesses put their signs like this. As you are seeing it here, that is the way it's supposed to be. So we are going to move across to the other side. We want to see the gutter I was talking about that has slabs on it, and we are going to talk a bit on that. Well, this thing you have seen here is just personal efforts. The owner of the fleet station used those irons to cover it, but it's just for the easy movement of vehicles into and outside the filling station. You can see the other side, even trucks, trailers can stand on them comfortably. You can see, but the problem with this type is that it's not good for pedestrians. It's not encouraging for pedestrians. It is not safety guaranteed. So you can see the place we are going there from far here. That's Slabs. We are going there and we want to see what is happening there. Well, this is the other side of the other hand of Y. We've just left the other Y hand and we are now on the other side. That is Dr. K. Anueyago Street. That is exactly where we are. Well, there is still a whole lot of work to be done in Anambra State. Hey, grasses everywhere, sand, gutters littered. If it is a law that people should clear their frontage, why are we not implementing these laws? That is the big questions. Why is it not implemented? The other day we tried to cover one where they sealed up that World Trade Center, and we were there. We captured them and give them thumbs up while people cleared their drainages immediately. Now we are here, we observe this thing, and we were like, this slab, just placing slab on top of gutters. It is not correct, though. You can see what is happening here. This is not correct at all, because every little thing, the slab will fall inside the gutter. Any little thing, it will fall inside. You can see this thing has not been long they placed it, and in fact I ought to have covered it before now, but time did not permit. This type is no-go area. I'm going to show you guys, if you want to cover gutter with this kind of slab, there is a fittings for that. There is a way they will do the gutter and provide the fittings for this kind of slab, and the slab will enter there and fit in comfortably. I will show you that type of slab, that type of gutter where you can fit in this kind of slab and not carrying slab to dump on top of gutters like this. This is not good. You can see nobody works on it. You know, there is somehow you may be trying to save money, but at the long run you discover that it's penny wise pound foolish. This money now used in constructing this slab would have been used to construct this gutter to be covered. So why finishing the gutter now and then bringing slab? Well, it could be that it is an afterthought to see if they can cover it with slab. Yes, but there is a better way to do it. The gutters can be chopped off, they are up, can be chopped off, and reconstruct it with covered drainage, where we show you guys. Okay, see this one now, a lot of slabs have dropped, so I saw it near AMC. After constructing this gutter like this, they now chop off the up and use rod to construct the covered drainage where there is openings at intervals, where people can now desilt their gutters. So carrying slabs like this on top of gutter is no way, and is a no-go area, and it is dangerous. Shortly, all these slabs will find their way into the gutters, and they will cause more damage by blocking the gutters, because nobody is serious to come and remove the slabs from inside the gutter. Well, I said I'm going to show you guys the gutters with a slab. You can see where the provision is given. When we talk about Julius Berger, it seems as if we don't know what we are saying. This is a typical road drainage construction. If you want to use slab, this is the slab. You can see how they dropped it at interval for now. I don't know if they are going to run it all through, but it seems like so. They just drop some at interval. Probably people can be using it to be crossing for now. That is the way it is done. So that one we saw at MC, close to MC rather, they did it exactly like this. Though that one they did not use slab, they cover it at once. So, but it has a provision where vehicles can enter the buildings. You can see how the gutters are being done, the one that you want to use slab on it. So you can see it is very clear. The fittings where the slab can now rest on is there. So these are the things that we do. There are some things we do in Anambra State that seems as if we are not serious. Honestly, it's good that we tell ourselves the truth so that we start correcting these things earlier. We are not blaming anybody. This thing has been a long system, but let there be correction from now. Now we are happy that we have a professor as the governor, and people are expecting much from him, professional standard in terms of everything. So let's correct these things and do the right thing. Well, I'm going to show you guys somewhere in Yola. This place you are looking at now is Yola, Adamawa State. You can see how the drainage is being constructed. That is what attracted me. You can see the drainage is covered with walkway on top of it. This is NDLEA quarters, newly built in Yola, and it was just opened of recent on the 11th May of 2024 by Buba Marwa, the man in charge of NDLEA. The attraction there is the drainage. You can see at intervals where there are openings where people can desilt the gutters. So I don't really know what is happening. Well, this is YangaLife channel. If you know what to tell us, please tell us through the comment section, and don't forget to share this video. Thank you.